Aloha, everybody. What's going on? This is Gene here with EXOS. Another week of these at-home workouts. Another week together. Another week to get better, upgrade your life, upgrade those around you. And today, of course, we're going to upgrade those movement skills. So I decided to log on just a little early, just so we can start right at 12. Just to go over the day, kind of what the concept and theme of today was. And today we're going to focus on force absorption. So not force production, but force absorption. The way you can compare it is, think of a Porsche engine without those Porsche brakes. So you want to be able to stop in life, in sport, and be able to absorb all that force you create in the gym. Great opportunity to do that with some body control today. So that was the theme around today. And we're going to go through 3 blocks as usual, except we're going to focus a little bit more on that tissue tolerance. So we're going to turn up the volume and just try to add a lot of reps, a lot of sets, changed up basically the numbers today at the end. So you'll see we'll start with a high number, then go to low and vice versa. So that ascending, descending order. And yeah, a lot of fun. Today, you're only going to need that yoga mat, water. Of course, if you want to take those shoes off, you can. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I love growing. I love being able to share my movement with you, be able to move together, feel what you're feeling, and kind of go through it so I can kind of see how it feels to go through the workout as well. So without further ado, we have 2 more minutes here. If you're just joining us, you will need that yoga mat, so a little bit of padding, and then water, no elevated surface. Of course, if you want to add some music, you can. That's always an added plus, just to add some rhythm. I highly recommend it. Big music guy. And yeah, just some space. We're going to be doing a little bit of a twist on that bear position today. So we're going to begin some crab action. So yeah, we're going to need a little bit more space than usual. Whatever you have is fine. If you just have a yoga mat for space, that's fine as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get to standing. Let's get the week started right on this Monday so you guys can get to your lunch hour feeling good. All right, so first thing, in that standing position, let's just go big calf raise. We're just going to heat up the body a little slower at the beginning, and I want you to drive your hands up. So big calf raise, drive those hands up at the same time. Back down, we're going to do 10. Just want you to get nice and long. Get those arms overhead. Maybe they've been at your side all weekend, or maybe you've been doing some work you need to catch up on the computer. Something just to open you up. If you want to come to a big T, all the while with that calf raise, just trying to get that soleus and Achilles warmed up. 2 or 3 more, rocking back and forth. And relax. All right, from here, we're going to go into that invisible jump rope. We're just going to go for reps. So we're going to go 12, and then I want you to go side to side for 12 each. So nice and easy, jumping up and down. Again, trying to get that lower leg hot, those feet ready to go. Once you hit 12, now just take it side to side, bouncing up and down. Nice and easy, good rhythm. Doesn't have to be fast. Go ahead and join me if you haven't already. And then relax. Very nice. Continuing this little freestyle here, we're going to go into a bit of a march. So up and down with the feet. And just join me, and when I switch, I'll let you know. But we're just going to march here just to get the lower body and upper body into some kind of sync and rhythm. Very nice. All right, now we're going to add a skip. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're skipping. That nice A skip in place. Add some rhythm. And we're going to relax in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last bit here, we're going to go high knees. Doesn't have to be super elevated over the hip. Whatever you got at this moment is fine. I just ask that you have soft feet and let that heel touch. Here we go. We're going for 20 seconds here. Ready and go. High knees. Nice soft feet. Try to get that toe up. All we're doing here is just trying to get that core temp up. If you just got this right now, that's fine. And relax in 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's get into that good base position. Shift that weight to one side. Okay. So what does that mean? My chest is over my knee and my toe. And I'm going to take this foot here like a kickstand, reach out to 3 o'clock. Okay. Directly horizontal. Then go back 5. And then last one, 6. Okay. Now I'm going to hold and sink into that hip, and I'm going to go 5 of each. So sinking into that hip, nice and low. 3 o'clock for 5. Then we're going to reach out to 5, 5 o'clock for 5, and then 6 o'clock, straight back for 5. And 5. Same thing on the opposite side, so just shift that weight to the other leg. Reach out, touch that toe, and back. 5 reps, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then 6. So you're really trying to get that isometric hold in that leg, trying to feel that weight distribution throughout your foot. And then all the while, that opposite leg is working, even working some of that glute. And if you want, incorporate the arm. Shake it out. Now from here, we're going to go right into that bear crawl. Only thing I'm going to ask you here is that you take extremely tiny steps. So what I mean by that, nice and tiny, nice, slow and controlled, really just working on that quadruped position. We're going to go 5 forward and then 5 back. So really brief little crawl here. And 5. Once you hit 5, go ahead and stand it up. Just a quick little core activation. And then we're going to go into a drop lunge. So that foot reaches back, twist those hips, square them up to me, drop right down. We're going to go 5 each leg. Let's not alternate here. Let's just work on one leg at a time. 5 each side. We're in that movement prep of today. Like I said, if you're just joining us, we're going to be working a lot on those breaks today. So that force absorption, super important, not only in sport, but in life. Okay. 5 each side. All right, now, you guys all know that I really like that hinge. First things first, let's set our trunk. So instead of extended, let's turn those rib cages down. Let's soften the knees, and then let's try to close that door behind us with our butt. So reaching forward, creating a nice table-like figure with our spine. Then from here, I'm just going to open up 5 each side, big T-spine rotations. You can feel your glutes starting to turn on, and you're getting into one hip here. Whatever side that arm is reaching, you can feel that hip start to load and that weight start to shift over your feet. So 5 each side. And then just a quick little oblique set here, arms directly overhead into a big Y. Now you can't fully see my hands. Bring them as narrow as you can without touching. And then I just want you to reach side to side, opening up that lateral part of your trunk. Okay, 5 each, 10 total. 9 and 10. Beautiful. All right. Moving into that last bit of our preparation here, we are going to go 2 foot set up, okay, into a split stance drop. So you're going to go right into that split stance, left or right, and we're just going to drop right into that base position. Now, big thing here is that when I load into my leg, my chest and my weight, okay, is all over that front foot. So it doesn't have to be real low. You don't have to be direct, but I want you to get used to dropping into that split stance position. We're going to do 3 each side. Go ahead and join me. I will give the call if you've gone already. No big deal. Ready and drop. Perfect. Reset. 2 more on that side, whichever one it is, left or right. Here we go. Ready and drop. Perfect. You should be centered as you drop into that hole and balanced. Here we go. Ready. Heels up, hands up, pull that roof down and drop. Perfect. All right, switch it up. Switch up the feet, switch up the legs. Okay, kicking one leg back, kicking one leg forward. Here we go. Pull that roof down, ready, and drop. Good. Notice how I'm attacking with my hands, getting into that accelerated position, ready, and drop. Last one, here we go. Ready, and drop. Perfect. Let's grab some water, shake it out. We're going to move right into that first block. So pretty quick movement prep there. Our first block, we're going to turn it up a little bit. We're going to get that heart rate going, and we're going to work on those breaks. Okay, so that force absorption, that is the theme for today. Just like we just practiced in that neural activation, so getting right into that split stance, that will be our first movement. So you will be on your toes, into that split stance, back to the toes, alternating side to side, dropping from one side to the other. That is the movement number 1. Movement number 2, you're going to be on that yoga mat or pad, whatever you got if it's the floor, and we're going to be doing those nice knee tucks, knee hugs, so big reach overhead, and then knee tucks. Now, I haven't told you the sequence here, but we're going to go 30 seconds of work and then 30 seconds of rest. So lots of reps, right? Lots of reps here. Again, I'm trying to spike up that heart rate real quick so we can get into that first strength block. So we're going to be doing 3 rounds. So you're looking at about 6+ minutes of work. Okay? At your own pace, always at your level. I can't see you, but I can feel you, and I know you guys are putting that effort out, and I will definitely catch in the sweat here real soon. Here we go. Let me set my clock. First movement, drop into that split stance position, alternating. So alternating drop for 30 seconds. Here we go. On me. Ready. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Dropping side to side, almost creating a little bit of a dance. And you want to drop into that front foot more than dropping your spine straight down. So lots of reps here. Make sure you check back in the middle, dropping side to side. We got 10 seconds. Here we go. Come on. First round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Time. Beautiful. That was movement number 1. Like I said, we're only doing 2 movements here, about 6 minutes of work, and we're on the floor for those knee tucks, knee hugs, okay? Big breaths. Now that the heart's beating a little bit, we're waking ourselves up in the beginning of the week. Here we go. Big knee tucks here. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. 30 seconds of work. Check back in with those hands. Get nice and long, and then scrunch up into a ball. Beautiful. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Time. Go ahead and relax, take a knee, whatever you need to do. Now that first set there, I didn't keep track of my reps. These last 2, I want you to try to beat your score each round. So on those alternating split stance, drop, I want you to keep track of how many reps you get and then try to beat it on the next set. So we are right back into it, right back to work. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. counting. It's hard for me to multitask like that. 10 seconds. And time. Beautiful. I got 22. I don't know what you guys got. I hope it was over at least 16. At least 16. Again, always at your own pace. Push yourself. Start the week off right. Of course, we want to really get after it, but most important here is that we're safe and that we're healthy and that we leave this session feeling better than we did when we came in, okay? The most important thing. Here we go. Knee tucks in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And time. 17. I got 17. Big rest here. We're getting into our last set of this first block. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And yes, I wanted to accomplish a lot of work here and turn it up, get a little sweat going before we jump right into that strength block. So, magic number for me, 22 reps, last set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's rock. Boom, dropping right into that hole. Really just trying to absorb through that front knee. Seconds left. Sorry, 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Time. Told you it was tough for me to count and keep track of time. Very nice. I had 26 there. 26. Moving right into knee tucks. Short rest. We got 15 seconds here. Let's end on a high note. Lots of focus. Let's go. Let's get 20 here. Let's get 20 reps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's rock. That means go. One. Time. Beautiful. Very nice. Perfect. You guys were great. That is the end of block number 1. Whew. Go ahead and grab that towel. Go ahead and wipe yourself off or whatever you need to do. Also, you can grab some water at this point. We're going to take a little break, and I'm going to go over this next block. So first block, really just trying to accomplish a little bit more metabolic, so get that heart rate up. And we're also focusing on those breaks today and a little bit of tissue tolerance. So we're just trying to turn up that volume and add a ton of reps so that you can get some adaptations, take them with you throughout this week. So block number 2 is going to be our basic strength, basic strength series. So it's going to be pretty standard. I'm going to switch up, okay, that single leg action. So we're going to focus on that unilateral strength today. So just like we did in that movement prep, shift that weight to one foot. And then all we're going to do is just sink straight down into that hip and knee and really feeling that weight distribution nice and slow for 5. Once we hit a point where you see that knee start to either buckle or we're shaking, stop, hold for 5, drive up, all the way up into that nice, tall sprint position, okay? So 5 each side, down for 5, hold for 5, up all the way to the top, and then you're just sinking right back into it. Let's go ahead. If you haven't joined me already, let's go ahead and start that. So really feel that big toe, pinky toe, and heel sink into the ground as if it was sand. Sink down, really try to ingrain that footprint. Lower, 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 hold for 5, and then up. Okay, so it's gonna be a little slower. So you're gonna have to turn the pace down and switch up that movement that we just did. We were going real fast. Now it's all about body control and strength, of course, with our own body weight. Now, play with that foot position, the one that is down. I wouldn't go out in front of you because we kind of lose that spine while we're doing so. I would just use it as a kickstand or balance, and I wouldn't go airplane just yet. We got a movement just like that that's coming up and then up. Very nice. If you already finished 5, go ahead and switch it up. Definitely feel that good burn throughout. I feel that a little bit in my soleus, so the lower leg, getting a little bit more dorsal flexion. And I'm really trying to get into that glute and hold. Be nice and steady, like a statue. Just working on how that brain is understanding and sending all those signals to the right muscles to move in the way that I would like. Now from here, if you notice, I can basically go into any position once I learn to load that hip. Even go into a swinging position for all my rotational athletes. This is a great one. Sink into the hip, nice and low. Come on. And then get nice and tall, get extended, flex that quad. Perfect. All right. Now, at the beginning of class, I told you we're going to play with that bear position. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to alternate from bear to crab. So if for all my animal flowers out there, we're going to start in that nice bear position, hands below shoulders, knees below hips. You're going to rotate those hips, shift that weight right into that crab position. And then you're just going to go back right where you started. So shifting and then shift back. So we're just alternating between. Now crab, for all my newcomers, crab, same type deal. You want to have that full hand off of my heels. Hips are not going to be extended. They're still going to be flat, but I'm going to be tall with my spine. And then just to get to bear, I'm just going to swing across with my leg. Now, if you want to start in crab or bear, all I ask is 5 each side and just play with that. It takes a little bit of shoulder health. Five each way. So we're flipping back and forth 5 times, there and back, counts as 1. Okay, so, and then 1, and then going 2, 3. Notice how my hand is just staying in one place, and I'm just flipping my hips. And 5. Beautiful. Now we're back on our feet. So 5 and 5. Go ahead and play with that. If you feel a little uncomfortable with it, no big deal. We have 2 more sets to kind of play with that. So now we're going to be in this inverted hamstring position that I love. So instead of 2 legs, okay, we're going up 1. Now we're going to hold this bottom position that I love so much. And then we're going to do a Y, T, and A, each set alternating. So first set, we're going to do our Ys. And yes, we're gonna go 5 each side. Pulling those thumbs up to the roof at this bottom position. So lots of hamstring, lots of coordination, stabilization. Come up to the top, switch, and then you have 5 more Ys. So get to that bottom position, 5 Ys with the arm, switch it up. Opposite leg, same thing. 5 Ys, nice and slow. If you have a problem getting overhead, just come out to a T, no big deal. Okay, main thing here is that I'm really isolating this glute, the arms, and the shoulders. That's just an added bonus. Okay, once you finish 5, then we are back into, yes, you guessed it, that single leg squat. So now I'm going to show you something here. Hopefully my water doesn't fall all over the place. You can use some substance on the ground for not so much a crutch, but something just to rest that foot, and you can get deeper into that hip. If it's a tennis ball, fantastic. Lacrosse ball, even better. Now, if it's a HydroFlex like I have here, no big deal, but you're just using it for a little bit of support so that foot isn't just flying off in the wind. So get to that position, whatever it is, nice and low. Okay, sinking into that hip, trying to ingrain that foot into the sand, hold for 5 seconds, and then come up to a nice and sturdy, tall sprinter's position. 5 each side. Now we're moving in slow-mo, remember. We're really trying to get that 5-second hold at the bottom once we've sunken into our leg. And then we're getting straight to the top. 5 each side. Load up, and then up. Now with the arms, if I already noticed that I've gotten into that coil of the hips, you can also get to more of a press with the hand, so you can be a little bit more upright. Whatever you envision, how your body moves, all I ask is that you keep that full foot loaded into that hip. That's a big one. I got one more. Stay with me. Sink, sink, sink. Try to feel all those toes coiling up. Don't let that knee cave in. Get to the top and relax. Lots of body control. We're like ninjas with our body weight here. We really want to be able to control in that space that we have. All right, bear to crab. Now, if you're having problems with this, what I want you to do is first get that position where we're sweeping through, and then you can kind of add the other hand. So just practice sweeping that leg through, and then if you want, just meet yourself facing the ceiling. Now we got 5 each side. I'm just trying to rotate on that shoulder. Switch it up. And 5, beautiful. 5 and 5 each side. Kind of a fun little flow there. We did Ys before. Now we're going Ts, okay? So big Ts, same thing. Thumbs need to face the ceiling. And I want to kick back, creating that nice and stable bottom position with that inverted hamstring. And then I add the shoulders. And 5, switch it up. To that bottom position. 3, 4, 5, beautiful. All right, here we go. Right into that single leg squat. This time, we're gonna speed it up here. We're gonna speed it up because I got a little finisher for you that you're not going to want to miss. Here we go. So load up that leg, nice and slow, hold. Now I just want you to get a little 1 second pause at the bottom instead of going for 5. So get to that bottom position, coil up, get to the top, get to the bottom, get to the top. Really try to sink a little lower rep by rep. Remember, we're doing 5 each side. And 5. Perfect. Switch it up. Coil to the top. Perfect. Coil to the top. And we're just pausing for a second on this set, switching it up a little bit, trying to explore those new ranges that we just created. And 5. Perfect. All right, right into bear to crab. I'm gonna challenge you here. Let's go and cover some ground here. We're creating a little bit of a circle side to side. If you want to try that, you can, or you can just stay where you were before. A little bit more difficult, but really fun. Let's play with that for the next couple reps. Just explore trying to get from that bear position into crab. Really good for that shoulder health. Always fun. Maybe to practice for Halloween, crawling on the ground, scaring all the kids. So bear position. And last one here. We're going inverted hamstring. Now we're going A, so we're pulling back, we're flying forward. Now we got 5 each leg. Remember, get into that bottom position. Try to rip. Touch those shoulder blades, pull those scaps apart, shoulders away from the ear. Really trying to focus on grounding yourself with that foot. Now we already practiced loading that quad. Now we're trying to focus on loading that glute, hip. Okay. And 5. Very nice. All right. So it is 12:30. If you would like to, I have one more little finisher here. Shouldn't take more than 6 minutes. Okay. And I want to end on a bang on this Monday and really set the tone for the week. So stay tuned with me here for the next 5 to 6 minutes, and I promise it'll be worth your while. Now, my idea here is, like I said, I want to go from ascending and some descending reps. So we're going to do squats and push-ups. First movement, squats, we're going to start at 10, then work our way down all the way to 1. So 10 squats first. Once I hit 10 squats, then I'm going to go 1 push-up and work my way up from 1 all the way to 10. So I'm going to start at that ascending order for push-ups and the descending order for squats, alternating between squats and push-ups. Let's just go ahead and try it, and I'll call out what we're doing. So first one, 10 body weight squats. Here we go. 10 body weight squats. Don't worry about the timer. We're just going together. Like I said, we're working on the tissue tolerance. I know we're going over the time here, but stay with me. It's just another 5 minutes. 10 reps. Go ahead and let's do 1 push-up. 1 push-up here. Back up on our feet. Now we have 9 squats, okay? 9 body weight squats. Now you can go arms in front, arms behind the head, whichever. You can even go connect your hands, pull them together. 9 body weight squats. Now we got 2 push-ups. I told you to be worth your weight and worth your time. Now we got 8 body weight squats. Moving down the chain here. Come on. Let's go. Let's start the week off right. Let's earn on this Monday. You guys sacrifice the time. Let's go. Let's earn it. Here we go. 3 push-ups. Now we're at 7 bodyweight squats. 5, 6, 7. 4 push-ups. Perfect. 6 bodyweight squats. 6, 5 push-ups. Very nice. Here we go. 5 bodyweight squats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 push-ups. Very nice. 4 bodyweight squats. 3, 4. Beautiful. 7 push-ups. Pushing's getting a little harder here. Three bodyweight squats. 8 push-ups. Going all the way to 10, all the way down to 0. Here we go. 8 push-ups. Beautiful. 2 bodyweight squats. Come on, stay with me. 9 push-ups. 9 push-ups. Come on. One squat, 10 push-ups. Here we go. 1 squat, 10 push-ups. And oh, almost lost it. Very nice. Oh, perfect. Ooh, 4 minutes. 4 minutes of work right there. I'm going to give you 2 more minutes. Go ahead and finish up. I need to take a knee. That got me. Thank you so much for staying with me, hanging with me today. I know I went a little over time, but it's not a big deal. Just another 5 minutes added to your workout, and you got that much more accomplished. Now that we have really worked on some movement, let's work on that rest aspect. So work plus rest. You got to add that rest dynamic to your repertoire. And what we're going to do right now, we're just going to focus on slowing that heart rate down. So get to a seated position. However's comfortable, you can also lay on your back. Just focus on that breath. Just here for another 20 seconds. Then we're going to go into a little bit more static stretching aspect. Beautiful. All right, so let's get to the shin box. One of my favorite here. Let's get to the shin box. And let's focus on zipping up nice and tall with that spine. Okay. Reaching out to our side, whatever leg is in front, and then just opening up that lat. Getting the heart rate to come down. Okay. Then I want you to reach forward. Try to get some length. Come back. And then last one, let's twist over that leg. Beautiful. Switch it up. 3 different stretches here. Reach over. Big reach. Now you can go back and forth, or you can just kind of hang out in that position. Reach. And I want you to go over that knee. Really coil up and twist. Shake it out. All right, last little bit here. We're going those hips back in our quadruped position. So hips go back to the, I'm going to handcuff myself here. Use this hand as a little bit of a stacked position. So you're really just trying to push your hips back and keep that low back flush, and then just open up. So 3 sides, nice and slow, without using anything arm related. We're just trying to really focus on that middle part of your spine, that thoracic spine. 3 each side. Beautiful. All right, last little bit here. I want you to go big inhale, and then I want you to get a nice exhale, nice and slow, as if you were trying to not blow out a candle, but I want you to use that same lit position you would use if you were to blow out a candle. So that position, now I want it to be a little bit more slow and controlled. So big inhale, and then slightly blow through those nice kiss lips. Shit, 5 breaths here. Doesn't have to be in a half kneeling position. Just want you guys to kind of see where I'm going. Two more. Last one. Nice and slow exhale. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this Monday. We definitely earned that Monday. I am sweating very much. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I will see you guys here if you would like. We have a daily refresh at 2:30. If not, continue to join these at-home workouts. We love the support. We love seeing you guys, and it makes us go. Thank you so much. Mahalo. See you soon.